Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Martian Dreams. And when we last left off, we had talked to Peshet, who untold us many things, and we're going to keep walking around. That's right, this is the world that the Martians used to know. Before whatever happened, there were animals and everyone played together. So we're going to talk to some more of the Martians. Here we go, let's talk to you. Lucia Martian with a hint of a regal air. Stepping towards you, she folds her arms over her chest and kneels. She calls you out in a pleasant voice. I, Clochette of Hellas, greet you and welcome to the Grove of Hellas. Please explore and meet the citizens of the enlightened grove. She stands up and regards your reaction. Well, hello. What is your job? I am the ambassador of Helios, the messenger of the Proksheth, agrarian of the grove. My duty is to represent Hellas before all other groves. Ambassador, eh? Is that like some sort of pistol? I communicate to the other groves in my agrarian directs. My travels have been limited to meetings in the dream world, speaking to the other ambassadors. Recently, the groves of Ellipsium and Agraria closed communications with us. I know little more than each of them have plans that will release our race from the dream world. Release your race from the dream world? Interesting. Tell me more about these plans. If I had any confidence in the plans to construct alternate bodies, I would happily volunteer. You cannot stay here forever. Interesting. So you wish to wake up, get out of the dream. Okay, well tell me more about your job. Tell me about Prekets. He is the agrarian, leader of our grove. In the past, it was he who directed my travels to give messages to the other agrarians. Agrarians. He is in the building closest to the barge docks, and will gladly speak with you. Alright, well thank you. Until we meet again, Offworlder, Clochette will always be here. Alright, well let us continue to wander about. The building closest to the docks. These are the docks. Let's not fall off. Here we go. Very empty buildings, though. It's a butterfly-like creature. Interesting. We see a wizened, aged Martian. The Martian looks up at you, its eyes revealing the weight of its burdens. My leaves have never fallen on your fields before, worm of no shell. I am Proksheth, agrarian and leader of the grove of the city of Helios, once the finest of our planet. I welcome you, Offworld, and all of your kind to the shadow of Helios. I extend the hospitality of the grove to you. Helios, tell me more about your city. He looks about at the city, then makes a rustling sound that could be a sigh. Our city was once the finest of the groves of Mars, but that is in the past. We have been forced to abandon our grove, but the spirits of Helios still thrives here in the dream world. Tell me about the dream world. This place has become our refuge, accessed only through the dream machines. The refuge? His features grow dark and he says, Yes, refuge. We fled through the dream machines to escape the devastation brought by the plague that struck down our race, killing the last of our seedlings. The plague, what happened? It was not a natural occurrence. What grieves me most is that our race was decimated by one of our own. The pestilence that destroyed us was the evil deed of Rakesh. He sought dominion over all of Mars, and for many years he strove to control the supply of water and oxygen that all Martians require. Tell me about this person. He is the agrarian of the Grove of Agraria. Rather than seek peace and prosperity for his citizens, he lusted for dominance over all of Mars. When his attempts to use political and economic dealings to take control failed, he then chose to use force and terror and to extort us into accepting his rule. Proksheth shudders at the memory. He prepared biological weapons, containing a strain of bacteria to afflict our entire race. Bacteria? It was a most insidious weapon. It caused our bodies to grow sickly and rot away. Worst yet, it destroyed our offspring as they developed. Not the children. If you see a drop of what looks like sap, well in his... You see what looks like a sap well in his eye, and run down his tree. That checker's disease made growing seedlings impossible, killing our race with his arrogance. Regaining his composure, he continues. We knew then what his plan meant and was doomed for our race. We fled our grove and entered the dream world to wait, forever if necessary, hoping that someday we'd be rescued. Rescue? Well, I'm here. We existed on the faith that someone would come, even someone like yourself, a visitor from another world. Now that you have come, now that you have heard our plight, you must aid us to discover some means for us to return to our native soil and inhabit the grove and the real world. I will do my best to aid you. You must act as our agents in the real world, using your bodies where ours cannot exist. Bodies? To return to our grove, we must found bodies that we may inhabit and leave the dream world. The Martians of Elysium have been striving to grow new bodies such as these to preserve seeds, now that the plague has passed. There was another plan being examined as well. Speak to my Aberonist, and she can give you more information. Aberonist? Her name is Zakith. You can usually find her in the area just south of the barge station here in Hallius. Alright, well thank you, I'll do what I can. Until we meet again, friend. Well, that's the leader. Let's see what else we can find in this memory world. Oh, here we are. These Martians don't have many material possessions. Another Martian? We see a Martian that seems almost effeminate, but not quite. It kneels in greeting and then rises. Welcome, outsider. I am excited that you have come. Now at last I will know the fate of Kasek. Who is this person? My podmate, Kasek, was researching at the new creation of a type of body that would be immune to the effects of the plague. Research? What was the results? Kasek had established a laboratory in the North Polar regions to perform his studies. He'd hoped that the cold would slow the spread of the disease until he had constructed a prototype. Where is the laboratory? It has been a long time since I was there, but I believe it was located on the border of the northern ice cap. Might be worth a look, eh? Might be worth a look indeed. See if it's still there. See if this prototype still exists. I feel certain that his efforts were successful, for he never followed me into the dream world. Why he never came has always been a mystery to me. The dream world? She looks about and then says that this world, although safe from the plague, will never be the same as our grove. Our greatest hope that one day we can return to our real grove and the real world. Alright, well. Bye. Farewell, my friend. It's all very interesting. We know about a new laboratory, and several other things going on. Well, I think that's all we can actually do in this area. So how do we get out? We can't just jump off. I suppose we'll just talk to ourselves. Okay, we're back to reality. Well, let's keep going, Spectre. Spectre, use it again! I'm hooked! Alright, so what are you going to do next? Alright, so we need to go to the top left one. Oh look! It's a creeping cactus. Hello! We can't talk to the creeping cactus. So we'll just avoid it. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we're meant to be doing here. Are you hostile? Here you are. I have no idea what I'm doing. As it should be. Oh, the trees move! Ah, there we go. They move very quickly. But we got past the trees. Very large area now. Oh, hello. We'll talk to you. It's an adventurer, a young black man.
Welcome, welcome, my friend. You are just in time to assist me. I have been trying to complete this experiment, but it is hopeless without assistance.
Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there because it skipped past a few slides. But I'm able to tell you because once again I've got a guide. That's George Washington Carver. Now what we need to do is protect him from worms. Is that him here? Okay, yes, it's a Martian seed. He's got an experiment and he wants to become a Martian or something. We need to grow and protect it from worms. And we have, what do we have? We have a bucket of water, a Martian ritual pod knife, and we have 4 wormsbane seeds. Very interesting. All we'll do is we'll leave it there. And when we come back, we'll continue to play Martian Dreams.